What's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another SLA video. Folks, we are back at it again, and this time around we got ourselves a brand new tier list for the updated Laura release of the patch, as well as some of the updated units that are going to go up and down based on some of the buffs that have occurred recently in solo leveling Arise. Not to mention, of course, the fact that we have a brand new unit coming out as well too, Christopher Reed, that's going to probably shake up the entire meta, I'm hoping, and hopefully he is going to live up to the expectations of what a national level hunter should be. So guys, without further ado, let's get into it. But before I do go any further into the tier list video, I want to remind everybody, content creator program is going on. There's only one more week left, guys, until the actual content creator program is over for the season. So probably starting tomorrow, I'm going to ask you guys to start extending again for your season. I still have 2,000 essence stones to send a lot of you guys. Not to mention there's 2 more codes on the way as well, guys. I want to say big shout out to my top 10: BW Panda 5442, thank you so much. J Stowe, Beef Patty, Connor, Akama, and then we have 3906, 9920, Deadlit, and Ryan 3400. Guys, I want to say big shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, let's get into the tier list. Alright guys, we're back here. Now we're going to do an updated tier list for everybody. As usual, we're going to start with the SRs and kind of go through the whole list and kind of give you guys the full breakdown. Now, there have been a pretty big, significant amount of buffs to some of these units, so there are going to be some switches up and down based on some of these buffs, and we're going to see if it actually has significantly changed any of the rankings based on these light buffs specifically, because that's what they did buff. Now, remember, Netmarble is pretty good about this. They do actually buff some older units, especially ones like Cha, who has been since day one, the first global unit that was released when the game dropped. So keep that in mind. It's pretty impressive to see that they're still willing to do this. So let's go ahead and start off with the worst units in this in the actual game, and then we're gonna work our way down as usual. Okay, so starting off with the worst, it's gonna be Joe. We're gonna go with we're gonna go with Sung. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember my list here. Park, and then Sung. So those are going to be probably the worst units in the game at the moment. And then next up, we have ourselves semi-okay units. We got Kang, we got Kim, we have Park, we have Nam, we have Kim here as well, and then Dong Suk. And then over here we have Anna. So I'm going to put Anna up in B. She deserves it. I had her in A before. We're going to put her up in B. She's kind of losing a little bit more of a luster because there's so much people coming in to replace her, but she is going to be in the B section. Speaking of Bs, unfortunately, even with the new buffs, Beck still kind of does suck. So we're going to put him up here. Yeah, still, he just can't catch a break, bro. I don't know what it is with him. Okay, so now Wu, in terms of Wu, where is he? He's still going to be a B as well, too. We have Su, my ex-wife here. She's also going to be a B. There she is. And then we have, lastly, Dong Pu. I'm going to put Dong Pu even further down the list. I'm going to put him as one of the worst units. I'm just kidding. He's definitely still a B. But honestly, he's one of those units they buffed numerous times and he just hasn't caught a break. He can't seem to get any better than he already is. So unfortunately, he's going to stay in the B section with the rest of these guys. I think Anna still has the most utility because of her abilities in Guild Boss and POD. The rest of these guys, even with the update on Beck, still unfortunately isn't enough to matter that much. Okay, we have Lim in A. We have Akari, even with her buff. Honestly, they get a bit better. I think I put her over here just because it now doubles the time in terms of how long her debuff lasts for. Still a pretty decent unit. Choi, of course, for his shred and burn. Emma over here as well. Where's Emma? Emma, there she is. We have ourselves Alicia. Yeah, Queen Alicia, just dropping down the list like insane. And then of course we have ourselves. Where is he? Let's see if I can find him. Okay, never mind. I think this is good. Yeah, this is actually good. We're good there. All right, now we have one category here that I missed. I'm going to put it in now. Add one above. We're going to go ahead and put this as S. And then this is a double S. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now, for S categories, we're going to put Min at the very top. Of course, being the most probably utilized support in the game still in terms of longevity, right? And then we're going to put Libora here. Gunhee, I still think deserves to be an S here. I'll put him probably top tier right there for S as well, a little over Min. And then from the rest of the squad here, we're going to put Shuha here. I'm going to put Mayun and S. Actually, no, we'll do Mayun after. Let's put... I'm trying to debate here. Mei Lin is now out of date. We're going to put her in S as well because the fact that Freerun just kind of destroys her now. Hansi Mei, Gina... These are all going to be your S's, essentially. I think that pretty much covers it. Actually, here we go. Harper, and Charlotte, and I put SM Beck right on top. So we'll start SM Beck at the very top here, okay, guys? I think that's a fair way to go. And then next up, we're going to say Mei Yun right here. We're going to go with, forgot her name, Seyoung, I think. Seyoung, something like that. Pretty decent breaker. Goto's going to go on top. Honestly, after trying the two of them out more often, I think Goto's actually worth it up there. SL, I'm going to put here as well, too. We're going to go with Yuseyun right around here. We're going to go with Kanae right around there. I'll put it probably right here instead. And then from the rest of these guys, I'm going to put her in A. Put her right here. I think right around there. You know what? Actually, probably right around there. Yeah, forgot about her. And then we have ourselves... Yeah, I think that's fairly decent there. Actually, we're going to put Cha now in SS. Cha actually got insanely buffed. I would probably... put her around here. Now, this is not in any specific order, guys. I just Cha got buffed like crazy, guys. Honestly, if you're gonna use Cha now, this is the perfect time to do it. They buffed her numbers like crazy gangbusters. So she's much better than she was before. So we're seeing a significant increase in her DPS because of the buffs they gave her. Thomas is gonna go back up here again as triple S. Laura is gonna go right in SS because the only reason why Laura's in SS, guys, as well is because she provides mostly light support and Thomas all the love he needs to be that much better. But she's mostly a light unit. If she was a universal unit, I'd put her up one more time, but unfortunately she is not a universal unit, so we're gonna put her right there and keep her there, okay? And I think I'm missing one more unit here in my list. I just realized. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I think I missed the unit and I realized who I missed. So let's keep going here. Isla is going to also be SS. Definitely the best support, I'd say, in the game at the moment outside of Laura. Does support Dark, but also other units as well, too. So Isla is great for this. Also, the fact that she removes debuffs, etc. is very important. And then I think that pretty much, guys, would round out most of the... Actually, no, Sora in here. I'm going to put Sora in here for water, for breaker. She's great. I wouldn't say the best breaker. I think Goto's still a bit better. And I think the rest looks good. There we go. Okay, so now let's go over to the top tier units. Okay, so we got Yuki up here for sure as triple S for breakers. We got ourselves Water Cha, of course, for... I'm going to put Goto over here. That's probably a little more organized in that regard. Stark is also going to go double S. Great DPS for a breaker. Not as good as Yuki, though, so Yuki I think is a little bit better. Mini, great DPS. Sung Il Hwan, amazing DPS. We have ourselves Leonard, still the top tier DPS for wind. Yuki, I'll probably put it right around here, maybe even here. Frieren, top support for water. Jinna, top support for wind. And lastly, Fern, top DPS currently in the game. I think that break there is pretty much how the breakdown is going to look, guys. I can't think of anything else I'd remove. The only thing I would maybe move down one slot is maybe Goto right into this section, and that will probably make the most amount of sense in regards to who is here on the top tier versus who is here in the second top tier and then versus going down. So let me know what you guys think. Goto could questionably be up one more slot to the triple S, but I kind of feel like he's still going to sit in double S for now. I'm just trying to compare him with some of the other breakers that are here. There's only really one, and that's Yuki, and I think she's just significantly better than everybody else when it comes down to breaking. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you guys agree with this. If you do, have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe, leave a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.